And who cares, bro? I'm just gonna look at you.
This is my room's a mess.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. We're back better than ever because we're always getting better.
Always.
This is Vic from the Messy Room. This is my guy Jason.
Yes.
And as always, we're here. Supports.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back better than ever because we're always getting better. I just said that. But ladies and gentlemen, you gotta like, subscribe, and comment some great shit. Oh man.
Week in, week out. This man says the same shit.
Yeah, week in, week out. I said the same thing because it's true.
Damn.
We got the amazing fucking guest. And oh man, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. We got a fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
We got a returning guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
Oh man, he's one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. I'm telling
Genuine
you, like,
guy.
yo,
Literally has gotten us started with some crazy shit,
I know.
bro. Like this.
yo, he's one of the coolest friends I have. Cooler than this guy, you know what I mean?
Probably.
Yeah.
He is.
I'm
can agree with
joking.
that.
I'm joking. Kind of.
He's
I'm kind
definitely
of.
cooler than Vic, though. Vic ain't.
Yeah. He's cooler than me. He's cooler than you. No bullshit, yo. No bullshit. This is one of my favorite people to talk to, ladies and gentlemen. This is my guy, Bruce Buddah. What's
Hey.
going on, brother? Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome back, bro.
Back in the messy ass room. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving
Yeah,
it.
this is literally the messy room today. I have not cleaned my room, bro. I've been focused in school. I just been fucking grinding and shit. So it is a messy room today.
Yo, how you been, brother? Like, bro, it's
I'm good, man.
welcome back, man. Welcome back.
I'm in
man.
LA
in the-
right now.
This man's in the palm trees, bro.
I know. Look at him
Enjoying
having the time
Yo,
of his
ladies and
life.
gentlemen, bro, we be having conversations every so often, right? And every time we talk to this man, he's outside enjoying himself, bro.
I know.
What's wrong with us, bro? Why are we always like cooped up inside, bro?
That's
doing
why
nothing,
no
bro?
bullshit. That's why Jason's nose is growing. It's not getting enough sun.
Yo,
Nah,
no
nah.
bullshit. We haven't had a nose joke in the joint, bro. No bullshit. Yo,
My first
bro,
episode,
that shit
the
was-
first episode with y'all, there was a nose
Yeah,
joke.
bro. That's when he used to be on it, bro. But
Yo,
it's
I
been a while.
forgot. You gotta let it cool down for a little bit, and then you gotta bring the jokes back. You feel me? And then it's all funny again.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, man, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, the last time my guy Bruce was on the show, oh man, the energy levels were crazy. I don't know about you guys, but yo,
Yeah.
like I was like,
The
bro,
man is insane, bro.
bro,
Like,
yeah, like yo, like the energy levels of that podcast was just so like flowing and genuine, and I was like yo, someone would say something, and it, like you know when you're listening to like some fire music, you just you're bumping, and all of a sudden someone says some fire bars, and you're like, oh shit, bro, that was us. Like yo, Bruce would talk, I'd be like, oh man, that shit's crazy. Jay would talk, I'd be like, oh, that's crazy. Even I would speak, and I'd be like, damn, that shit came out of my mouth, bro.
Nah.
Like,
no,
yo,
for
that's just a forest, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, but yo, like, bro, I appreciate you for coming back, man. Appreciate you, man. Yo, like, I'll tell you, man.
Yeah. So what are you doing out in LA right now, bro?
Well, you know, a couple different things. You know, I felt like I needed to just recharge and just, you know, get out of Mass for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in Lynn. I live in Lynn right now in Mass, so I'm like, I need to get out of the city of sin real quick and just come out
for
to the City Angels and just kind of really do something different. So, I mean, I also got a music video coming up this week.
Oh, you heard that? Exclusive, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're gonna shoot a music video here. Got a studio session tonight, big studio session. So you know, I'm just tapping into the music world too.
Are you working with other artists out there?
Actually, a couple artists like from Lawrence, they moved out here. They opened up their own studio. But
okay.
I linked up with them last night. But as far as any other artists, I just came to just tap in, meet up with some producers and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
bro. It's a different vibe out here. It's a different vibe.
I believe it.
it's-
I've actually
it's-
never
bro.
been to Cali. I would like to.
But
go.
honestly, it's like kind of bittersweet because like I mean, where I'm staying at right now, I'm in Southern Cal. Like I'm like it's called Whittier, so it's like closer. It's like the end peak of LA. But we go into LA. Like I was in East LA the other day, and I'm just like, damn. Like I should have. If I was gonna stay in East LA, I probably should have stayed home because it's like crazy, man. You got people walking around. They got shit all over themselves. There's people walking around. Just it's wacky. It's
Wow.
wacky. Bro.
Oh yeah, I did hear
The homeless stuff is pretty wacky. And then
Yo, I'm assuming it's like way more people, right, than in Boston,
yeah,
right?
it's the tents and all that is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
heavy. It's heavy.
Damn, that's crazy.
And
That's crazy, and that's like sad, bro.
Yeah,
It's sad.
That's
Yeah, because I mean,
No, go ahead, bro.
Good night,
ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm just like I'm thinking about the because the whole COVID thing, they're pretty strict right now. They got that on lock right now here. So I'm just like wondering. I'm like, with all this homeless stuff, like, how is that gonna really make anything better? Like, locate places in LA that I've been here before, like a couple years ago, and it was completely different from what it is now. And I'm like, damn, would it ever go back to that vibe, or is this just what it is now? You know what I mean?
It wasn't as bad before when you went before.
No, this place is where I went before. There was no homeless people. I didn't see nothing. But now you go there now, there's, like I said, tents. Like, they're really like doing. They're trooping. They're creating a whole little compound. They're like, it's heavy, bro.
That's crazy.
I think
bro.
I think people are gonna move out to Texas, bro. I mean, that's what a lot of.
I've been hearing that.
I've been hearing that. Joe Rogan,
Dallas.
Bro. I was gonna say, Houston, Dallas, bro. Joe Rogan's out in fucking Dallas now, bro. He moved out of LA. He was like, I can't live here, too many restrictions, this and that. And he
went I heard there's mad traffic and shit, bro. Like that's a whole different life out there too.
I'm every time I drive, I'm driving like 30 to like 45 minutes, sometimes an hour.
4 lanes, bro.
Even with 4 lanes. At nighttime, it's a little like flexible because I mean it's gonna be like a half hour, but during the day, an hour. So it's been kind of
Wow.
Yeah.
You need to go like miles, I heard, bro. Like a couple miles is gonna take like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When a couple miles, I could probably walk that in the same amount of time or less, bro. Like literally. That's crazy. Nah, but that thing with the homeless shit, like I really feel like, those are one of those things that is just like another thing that pisses me off in this world, bro. Like the way that, people just get forgotten about. It's kind of
we let that happen. Yeah,
you kind of let like they're living on the streets and we just like forget about them. It's kind of like they get abandoned. They're just left out in the streets. And I was talking to my boy about this the other day because like, his parents are moving back to El Salvador and he's like and his parents are thinking about giving him the house, right? And I was like, yo, that's lit, bro. Like that's a free house, bro. And like, everybody talks about how real estate is important if you want to invest in yourself in the future and shit like that. And he was like, yo, I really find it hard for me to be, a landlord or whatever, because it's like, it kind of feels bad to like charge people for something that's like a necessity of life. Everybody needs a home. Everybody should be able to have a comfortable shelter and somewhere they can live, feel safe and protected from the environment and shit. And like, the way that obviously we live in a capitalistic world and shit like that, like it's set up so that it makes it hard for people to even afford their own houses, afford a place to live. And that's why we have so many homeless people and shit like that. And I really I was like, damn, bro, like, cause everybody, like, obviously I've been taught my whole life, yo, real estate is the place to go, bro. You're gonna make money, you're gonna do this, buy mad cribs, as many as you can, and you're gonna be able to make money. But it really is just making the money off of the backs of people that might not even be able to afford that shit. Like that shit really hurt me. Like I was starting to thinking about that shit. I was like, damn, bro.
So like when you were saying that, like I always try to think of the answer, like what's the answer? I was thinking like maybe like cheaper rent. But then what if like for example, like you own like 10 cribs, what if you need to put the prices that way so you can survive? You feel me?
Yeah.
So you can live to your standards. That shit's hard, bro. That's because
we all gotta eat, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
That's
the problem with everyone having the bargaining chip of money, bro. Money is the like. Imagine if we were just like all chilling, bro, and we all just like kind of live together, bro. As people without money, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm growing potatoes over here. Like, you get some, and you're making underwear, and I'm aware of that, bro. And we all share kumbaya. That shit would be crazy, right? But no, because we have to survive in this world, and the survival like tool is money. We gotta kind of like, you feel bad, like, damn, I don't want to kick this person out. He hasn't been paying my rent for like 3 months. But if he don't pay that rent, my kid don't get to whatever. My kid don't go to get food on the table. You know what I mean? It's always like that. It's always like, oh, because of this, because of that. And that's like,
I mean, that's the world. That's
tough,
the way it's set up right now.
That's
literally,
tough, bro.
Like it really is tough because like obviously I understand the world that we live in. I was telling him, I was like, bro, like, yo, you gotta take advantage of that because like that's basically free money. Like if somebody gives you a crib for free, that's a free income. That's not even like somebody gives you money like $1,000 is one. That's an income that you're gonna have consistent as long as people are living there, and it's like keeps you secure. And I don't know, it is tough. Like I really think like imagine the world, like imagine like the like what are the necessities of life, right? Let's say food is one for sure. Let's say a house, shelter,
Health.
clothing, yeah, you know, a way to keep your health going and shit like that. Like those are all things that I feel in an ideal world would be provided for every individual, like, you know, as
Yeah,
a
but
base.
they don't. But they
As a
don't. Though.
base, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Obviously they don't. I think like the first one, like for example, food, like that's already tough, man. People put in work farming and shit.
I think. Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Because then
I was-
how are they gonna get compensated for?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
for-
I was gonna say. Oh, I think we should give food for free, right? But then again, there's people that grow it and stuff. I didn't think of that. I was gonna say we give food for free.
Everything's a business.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
was gonna say the only time you pay for it is when you know you want to have it fancy. You want to go out, bro.
like
you want
Thanksgiving
to
and shit,
have
like
it on a
wanna-
plate. You want you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But then that's tough because, like you said, bro.
But here we go. Imagine
The
this.
farmers and stuff need.
But
need to get
imagine
paid.
that world where everybody gets everything for free, right? You get, let's say, everybody gets a house. You know, they give you the clothing that you need if you need clothing, the food and whatever. Like the way, how is that everything's gonna get paid? The same way everything gets paid by the government right now, which is taxes. Everybody would get taxed like crazy. Like obviously that would be the world. That's why like Sweden and shit, they have like 70% tax, but they have free healthcare, maternity leave for like 2 years if you don't want to work and it's paid. Like, yo, they got paternity leave and shit like that. Shit that you don't hear about in the US, they got it over there in those countries, but they get taxed like crazy. And it's just that everybody's willing to give that their part for the community and the togetherness in this world.
That made me think of I was in Amsterdam a couple years back, and I was like, I was just so surprised about how clean the city was, but just also I was like, yo, I remember asking like one of the like a citizen, I was like, yo, like where's the homeless people? And they were like, listen, like the police and all the city officials, they make sure they have shelter, and like they give them, so they're not just chilling around the city with all these drugs and everything. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's something like, yeah, it's crazy, man, that like a lot of countries really do like look out for like the, you know, their people and really give them resources and just options, you know what I mean? Like really profound options, so that they don't have to suffer, and also just be in like, I mean, I think about it too. Like I'm very grateful that like Boston is how it is right now. Like just being out here, bro, like I have a completely different perspective. Like I always been eager to like, just like I need to be out in LA. I need to be out in LA. I need to move to LA. I need it. But it's just like, it's a different wave right now, man. It's like people are really suffering out here. Like I know, you know, people are suffering back home too, but it's just a different level. Like, you know what I mean? It definitely gave me a different perspective on how things are, you know?
Definitely.
I mean, to another point that you were saying, that I found out today, because we were talking, like I'm working on a project for school, and like there's a HR part of the thing, and we have to like design a company, right?
Human resource.
Yeah, like a human resources person, and they have to decide like the benefits for like our employees and shit, right? And then this girl, we have one girl in the group, and then they were like, yo, should we have maternity leave? Obviously, we're a bunch of guys. We were joking around like, yo, should we even have maternity leave? Like as a joke. And she was like, yes, obviously. It's probably like federal anyway. And then she goes and looks it up. And she found out that the US is the only country in the world that doesn't require paid maternity leave. So if you have a kid in the US, you don't even have to they're not required to pay you. You literally can have a kid and then that's it, bro. And then you have no income because you have to take care of your kid and shit.
That's crazy.
And that's like crazy, bro, because every other country provides you with those. Like imagine already, yo, you're born, bro, and you gotta struggle because your mom can't even work, bro. Like that into your birth, you're already struggling. Like that's fucking crazy.
It's
dude.
I'm telling you, it's the selfishness, bro. It's all about making the next buck, the quick buck. It's all about making It's all about making the profit. You know what I mean? It's always I say this quote all the time too. It's business, bro.
It is business.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what sucks, bro.
That's what this country's built on. This country's built on business and just profit. Business and profit. Like, and I mean that's where we are. And honestly, like, you gotta say, we're fortunate to be in like this country, but also it's like unfortunate the shit that like a lot of people go through and we go through too. So it's, you know, it's kind of half and half.
Like healthcare, I think it should be free, bro.
Yeah.
Like for example, like how the fuck, like, all right, let's say like, I don't know, let's say like fucking, like I get cancer, bro, right? How the fuck am I supposed to like?
Cancer's a tough one because that's like really expensive too.
No, I was gonna say like how
even something simple.
Did I cause that, bro?
Nah,
Did it just happened? You know what I mean? Like, was it just in me, or like was it supposed like Like that was just my destiny to have. Like, why the fuck do I need to pay for that? You know what I mean? Something like that. Or like, I don't know.
There is always arguments for both sides, because then you'd be like, oh, it's not the government's fault you got that shit either, bro.
Yeah.
It is tough. Like, I understand that it's tough, but what I really think is that, you know, the government was put in place. Like, who created the government? It was people, right? People were thinking for the government was supposed to be an entity that was going to help you, you know, live a better life for the people that live in the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say like they literally wrote Declaration of Independence, the pursuit of happiness, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? That's what the point of the government was, to help you provide all those things. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't. Like, if you like it doesn't, and there are people that are gonna struggle. Like, let's say I know tons and tons of people that are like, yo, I'm not gonna, like, they feel sick, you know, they get hurt or whatever, they don't go to the hospital. They're like, yo, I can't afford those medical bills. And then all of a sudden their back is crickle crackle. They can't even work, bro. They can't provide for their family. Now a whole family is struggling. How is that helping that person have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? They're not. You know what I mean? It is definitely tough, but I mean, I do think that, you know, people are definitely opening their eyes to this shit. Like, my parents, when they were kids, were not thinking about shit like we are right now. You know what I mean? Like, when they were my age, or, you know, our age. So it is, at least we're starting to notice, and as with us noticing, as time passes by, hopefully we'll start fixing those things.
But it takes more than just noticing. You know what I mean? It takes what the fuck? It takes more than just it takes also like action.
Yeah,
like
no,
what
action.
the fuck are the next steps?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because this is the base that we've built in this country for years and years and years, where it's just business. It's all about profits. You know what I mean? If you're not making a profit, you're losing, and that it's not no one's fault but yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, supposedly everyone has an equal opportunity to become someone, right? That's the American dream or whatever, right? So how the fuck do you change that? You know what I mean? Because like it's like fucking, it's like anything else. It's like what's that word? Like, you're just comfortable with it. Everyone's just comfortable with this ideology, even whether you like it or not. People they're just doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how the fuck do you change that? Like, where we're for example, we're getting free healthcare, we're getting mandatory maternity leave for women, bro. You know what I mean? So they could have kids and stuff. Like, how like what's the next step, bro?
It's all coming together, bro. You got to think about it. Like, our generation is the ones really coming up, like, with these questions and everything. They're really, we're wondering. We're like so curious. We're seeing all these problems. Awareness is coming. Even think about the whole BML movement. Like, how many people really gathered to that over all these years of all that happening, and now people are starting to really come together and like, listen, this isn't right. Like, so our generation is really, really a major factor to all of that, everything that's going on right now. It might not be within the next 5 or 10 years, but like maybe when we're old, like, you know, like the elders of the world, we're gonna be really pushing the buttons. Like, hey, no, this is how we do it. This is how this should be done. You know what I mean? And that's how that's really how I see it, man. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change right now, but it will. There's gonna be a big shift. Big shift, man.
It, bro. We had Leo Robinson on, and he talked about how they're trying to make better, you know, more equal opportunities for people to have housing. Yeah, that's one thing we talked about, the housing. You know, obviously, maybe the goal is to have a place where, you know, you have a, you know, like, you know, one of those apartments for free or whatever like that. In case you can't pay for it, and if you want a bigger house, you have to pay for it yourself.
So Bruce, just to explain to the Leo Robinson thing. So essentially, he's advocating in Chelsea.
Not advocating, they've done it. They're working on it.
He advocated for this ideology where it's pretty much like, it's like, you know, one of those like apartment buildings with like a gym, and it has like a basketball court, and they have like a indoor parking or whatever, all the good stuff. You know what I mean? And those apartments usually cost like, you know,
thousands,
arm and a leg, bro. You know what I mean? For fucking for a month, right? Yeah. So it's like essentially what his ideology is like.
It's like the same door. Like, you're walking into that door. There'll be there'll be, you know, those incomes, like
low income housing, right?
Yeah. So like if you're not making a lot of money, you pay less rent.
Let's say there's like 60 fucking apartments, right? 30 of them shits will be like low income housing, right?
And then 30 will be normal.
And then like 20 of them would be like normal, right? And then like fucking 10 of them would be like at market value or some shit, like where you could buy it or something. So then you have people that are like low income housing walking in through the same door as people that maybe could be like a doctor or something, you know what I mean? And it changes the stigma because like what happens when you're in low income housing? They put you into the projects,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
example is the projects.
Yeah, they put you into the projects, and then everyone that's low income, you know where those communities are because they built it, and you can see the project communities. You know what I mean?
It's kind of there's a word for that. It's like where you, I don't know what the word is.
Gentrification?
Nah, gentrification is when you're kicking people out.
Nah,
it's when you're sheltering people in.
It's kind of like you're herding them into like a block, bro. You're like, yo, these are all where all the poor people live. You know what I mean? There is a word like that. I forgot what it is. I'm not gonna remember it right now, and I don't think you guys know it because I've only heard it like twice.
Emigrate them somewhere?
Nah. It's a word that it's like you're directing people to where you think they belong. You know what I mean? If they belong in low income areas, then you send them to the projects and shit.
Yeah, so the ideology is like it should defeat the stigma that
it's like that's some sheep and shepherd shit right there. Like,
yeah. And like that, the thing is to defeat the stigma that like, oh, like poor people are supposed to live here and rich people are supposed to live there. It's supposed to be
everybody
like
can live in
everyone lives and walks through the same door. So like no one knows.
Do you think that that can work? Like
I think it could work.
That fully function fully.
Yeah.
What issues do you think can arise from
somebody's gonna ask how much is your rent? They're gonna get pissed off, bro. Yo, how much is your rent? Oh, what? You only paid 1/3 of what I paid? Nah, fuck that, bro. They're gonna get tight, and then there's gonna be a whole scene and a boggle.
You keep it to yourself, though.
Nah, but it's tough. But that's what I mean. Everybody knows that building is meant for that. So who is actually gonna pay for those things? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a little different.
They're trying it for the first one in the whole country is gonna be in Chelsea. That's what they're saying. The first one in the whole country. That's like their first test of this idea.
Yeah, that's what Leo was saying.
That's what Leo was saying.
That's like the first. Yeah, bro. That's just gonna be crazy.
And it's supposed to be in Chelsea on Central, right? That's what he was saying.
Central Ave, yeah.
Central Ave in Chelsea. So see, I mean, those are things like imagine Leo's been in office for 30 years. He's seen the problems, he understood the problems. 30 plus, yeah. And he's seen the problems, he's been there for a long time, he's gotten the experience, and he, you know, is trying to make those progressions. For example, look, a person like Bernie Sanders 10 years ago would have never ever been a candidate for president because of how crazy his ideas were. But there was, you know, he's constantly in the race. He was constantly in the race, always being talked about, especially obviously with the younger crowd, because everybody, you know, the younger crowd is the one that is realizing all these inequalities and shit like that.
Bro.
Yeah, we're definitely thinking. So I agree with you, Bruce, that we just gotta let time pass by and hopefully
that's it. Yeah, and keep having these questions and conversations. That's the big thing, is it can't be forgotten. You know what I mean? It's so easy to get lost in the world sauce, man. So easy to. So we just gotta keep wondering what's the next thing that's gonna help us as a people grow and just do big things. That's gonna be a transformation for the yeah.
Yo, that was definitely a thing. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys remember, but on our first episode, we were literally like, yo, planning it. We were like, hey, yo, we should do a cleanup, right? Yo, let's do a clean. And then we fucking did that shit. Bam. We literally did too, yeah. And we did another one, and we did it in our city, bro. And we got people that we didn't even know coming out to help us out cleaning the streets, bro. It was amazing.
We talked to some city councilors.
Yo, it feels so good. Like literally, bro. It feels so good. Like Bruce does it by himself still. Like honestly, you know, me and Vic be slacking.
We be slacking, bro.
This man Bruce is a goat, bro.
Bruce is fucking. I'm telling you.
It really is like
that man is Superman in the flesh, bro.
Facts, bro.
That man is Spider-Man in the flesh, bro. That man's a force, bro.
Yeah, I think that one of the things I definitely realized while we were doing that is like, yo, like, obviously I felt it more when I was cleaning up my own city in Chelsea, right? I was like, I really felt like a sense of community, right? I was like, yo, this is my city, bro. Like, I was like, I was picking up the trash and seeing like how much garbage was all over the place and how many people were just walking over it, not even like paying mind to it. And I'm like, yo, this is our home, bro. Like supposedly, right? This is where we came. We grew up. We're like, you know, this is where I grew up, where Vic grew up. Like, yo, this is where I'm supposed to love this place. And I really do love that place. And you know, picking up that the trash and trying to make it see in the street just a little bit cleaner because of me made me feel like, yo, this is my city, bro. Like this is my
you give someone else a different perspective, a different day. Like think about it, like somebody walking out their crib, they know that there's trash there every day. They see it, or they might not, like subconsciously they see it and they're just like, damn,
ignore it,
yeah, you know, ignore it, but might feel some type of way about it or think some type of way about it. but then either they're seeing you clean it up or they come out, it's clean it. Like, think about what that does for the mentality.
Mental, yeah, facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Bro, how it made me feel is just like, bro, it stemmed off of those events stemmed off of your idea, bro. Which, like, you told us your idea, and I was like, oh man, that's fucking genius, bro. Cleanups, bro. Like, bro, like, why have I never thought about that? You know what I mean? I see the lottery tickets on the floor. I see the bullshit on the floor, bro.
Yo, real quick, there was an episode 2 from season 1. I was listening to it, and then me and Vic were talking about, yo, imagine, like, I was saying, oh, you know, the world sucks, but you don't see me going out and picking up people's trash and recycling, like sorting the recycling and everything. And then I was like, wait, that is kind of a good idea. I was like, yo, Vic, we should do that. He was like, ding, that's a good idea. And then it was like the world brought Bruce Buddah to us,
bro.
Was like, yo, I swear to, I texted him. I was like,
we'll send you that. We'll send you that clip. We'll send you that clip.
That was the law of attraction in action.
You remember the first episode? You remember the first episode where I was like, yo. It was the Childish Gambino thing where I was comparing you to Childish Gambino, and then you had a bar about Childish Gambino, and I was like, yo, at the time when I was telling Jason that you sound like Childish Gambino, I was talking into the future.
Yeah.
You get me? So you know what I mean? And then like everyone was like, yeah, we know what you mean. And I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I mean, but I still don't know what you know what I mean? But it makes sense, bro. It's the same thing, bro.
Yeah,
we were legit just, bro, episode 2. We didn't even know if this podcast thing was gonna last.
Mindlessly talking,
bro. And this dude goes, yeah, we should do that shit.
And then this man, ding, literally said, ding, we should do that.
Yo,
in the world, but the thing is, this even crazier that you're saying that is like, they don't even know what we're up to, man. They don't even understand. That's crazy. That my mind just got blown.
No,
my mind is going crazy, bro.
No lie.
Yo, should we spill the beans or not?
Wait,
not yet.
Real quick. No lie. The day we had our first meeting about our little project, bro, was the day my mind was in the back of my head. Yo, listen to episode 2.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, whatever. I put it on. 10 minutes in, bro, that shit came on. Bro, I almost started crying. Like, my skin was like, you know, you ever get that feeling where you just like, whoa, like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying,
I literally felt like, yo, like, where the fuck am I? I felt like I was in a simulation or something. Like, I cracked the code. I was like, yo, that shit's so crazy, bro.
I swear, this shit's written, bro.
This shit's written.
That shit was foreshadowing, and we didn't even know.
Bro.
We didn't even know. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I called it mindlessly talking. We weren't mindlessly talking. We were fucking planning. You know what I mean? We were getting to the accords, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
bro.
Wow.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit was written, bro. It was written, bro.
What was the date? What was the date on episode 2?
July 12th, 2019. 2 years ago.
That was even before I even did the cleanups. Like, wow. So you guys like really put that in the universe, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, my skin started feeling like
bro,
I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Yo.
That's crazy. Wow.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, every time we got my boy Bruce on, we got some crazy ass energy, bro. And this man's in Cali, bro. This ain't no bullshit, bro. I don't know about you. Y'all feeling that shit, right? I'm feeling it in the room, bro. That's just crazy. I know you're feeling it over there, bro.
Oh, man. Yo, I am, bro. Wow.
I really think it's the good energy that we all put out into the world. Like, I'm telling you, yo, the first time, like, obviously, Vic knew you before we did the episode, but when we did that episode, I was just like, yo, I really like this guy, bro. Like, he's just a genuine dude, bro. Really nice.
Thank you.
You know, you're really like you think a lot, bro. You're reflective, bro, and you bring good energy everywhere you go, bro. So it was definitely like, I think it's just like, you know, the energies that we all have. It's just like it's like it attracts each other.
All gravity.
We really gravitate towards each other, and you know, we're gonna get this shit rolling, bro. That's all I know, bro. We're gonna get this shit rolling.
Yeah.
Hard working.
And for you and for anyone listening and watching, the door is always open. The train's moving, but it makes stops. It makes stops, so you can definitely get on. Or if you don't want to get on, you can definitely just chill and wait for the next train to come. But it's always gonna. We're gonna keep this going. It's always gonna be there.
Gentlemen, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce doesn't want me to spoil the beans. I'm not gonna. I'm just saying, we're fucking cooking. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yo,
we're excited. Bro.
We're excited. When that shit launches, you're gonna know what the fuck we're talking about, and this shit's gonna be crazy. And you guys are gonna be like, oh damn, it all connects.
So let's. I'm curious. I just wanted to ask you guys about this because I know, like, it's been 2 years since you've been doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Like what's been like how have you been so consistent with it? Like how have you like been like keeping that energy? Like, yo, we got to keep doing this and just keeping people like where that come from?
If anyone like got different answers, bro.
Yeah, we definitely got. I think you say yours and I'll see what.
I think I'm just, how do I keep it consistent? How do I keep be motivated? Is that essentially the question?
You know what you
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I just think honestly, like the first thing that comes to my head is like, this is my dream. You know what I mean? I want to like communicate and talk to people, and I've always wanted to like host like a show kind of thing where I'm like learning and just discussing things. But I also just think like this is like a passion, bro. We love doing this shit, so it don't even feel like work. It just feel like another day. Like, I don't want to say another day, another dollar, but like another day, another show, like another day, another journey,
another good time,
another good time. You know what I mean? This is like as much as like, yeah, the podcast is a show or whatever, and like whatever. This is the movement, bro. This is like how
it's not a show, really. I'm telling you, it's My Room's a Mess, bro.
Yeah.
It's a feeling, bro.
Yeah,
that we try to bring every week.
It is an experience. It is definitely an experience.
And I just feel like it's like this is like my unwritten diary, bro. You know what I mean? I mean that I'm sharing it with, that I have the pleasure of sharing it with like people like you, Bruce, or like anybody in this world. You know what I mean? With my boy, week in and week out here. You know what I mean? I just think it's like an unwritten diary. This is my way of expression. This is the thing I want to share to the world. Like, I don't know if that answers.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Like, go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say my answer real quick. I think that for me, the reason why I keep going, like I really like genuinely sometimes like I'll be like, yo, like this is work. Like obviously this is work, and we're not getting paid for this, bro. We're not there's literally sometimes we don't even get people that like really listen to this shit, but it really like the reason why I keep coming and keep doing this shit, like it's Friday, bro. Right now. You're in LA, bro. You don't need to be doing this shit. We don't need to be doing this shit, but we're still doing it.
Grateful, bro. I'm grateful you're doing it.
Grateful you're doing it for sure.
I'm grateful to be a part of it.
The reason I do this is because of you, basically. Like you on the other side of the screen, whoever we're talking to is the guest. Really, like every guest that we've had really has made an impact in my life, bro. Like genuinely, like they make me think a little bit different. They make me enjoy myself, bro. I honestly used to hate talking to people, bro. Not even lying. I used to be in a little shell, bro, and I wanted to feel comfortable.
This man was a Cooper, bro.
Yo, I used to break that awkward. I used to be
bro.
awkward, bro. I used to be mad awkward, bro. Like people try to talk to me. Like if I try to meet you before I did this podcast, bro, I literally would have been like, and then walked away. Like that's how awkward I used to be. So like this like helped me get out of my shell, bro. And when I started realizing like, yo, people are fucking awesome, dude. Like these are all hard. Every person that we've had on is hardworking, genuine person, is like a genius in some sort of way and teaches me something. So like, bro, those are like all of the things that I love in life, you know, is learning and having fun, enjoying it with other people. So like, this is like what makes me happy in a show, like literally. And I just can do it every week in, week out. And that's like literally, bro, like it doesn't feel like we're doing work. Like we called you because we were like, yo, I don't know if we should do the episode. Like we you know, we've been kind of busy this week. What blah blah blah. You know, we're gonna just force an episode. But like now that we're talking, like, bro, I feel like there's no other place I should be. Literally, like I'm in the perfect spot. This little part of this couch is the only place I should be right now, and that's literally how it feels. So that's why I keep doing it, staying consistent.
It's like a calling. That's dope, man. Yeah. And I like, you know, that's really beautiful to hear from both of you. Like that, like it's deeper than just, you know, a show, and it's deeper than just you guys like creating this platform just for fun and everything. It's so deep, like, and it gives back. It gives back for sure. So that's dope, man. I was just thinking, like, you know, we're all called to do certain things, man. Everything just like just happens out of nowhere sometimes. And you don't even know why or how, but it just happens. And then, you know, when it happens, you have a why you keep doing it. It's like, why do I keep doing this? You know what I mean? That's what happens. Yeah. I feel like, so that's.
I told that to Vic. What was that on the Shoot the Shit episode? I was like, yo, this shit didn't start. Like Vic used to say, oh, yo, this is my dream. Like I've always wanted to be like, you know, Jay Leno, Jimmy Fallon, you know, interviewing people. This was never my dream, bro. Like literally, Vic just hit me up, and I was like, you know, looking for something that could be my own at the time. So it was kind of like perfect for him to ask me. I didn't even know what the fuck we were gonna do. I
We
didn't
didn't
know.
even talk like that at that time.
Like, we were boys. Like obviously I knew him since the 7th grade, but we were never like the way we are right now. It was literally just like it kind of just happened.
It's
you know
divine.
what I mean?
It's
It-
something divine.
It's
bro,
the
in air,
energy.
bro.
I'm telling you, it's
Yeah,
those energies
yeah.
we were just talking about that we just kind of attracted each
Saw
other.
that shit?
What?
It's that energy, bro.
It's that energy.
It's that
It's that
energy, bro.
energy.
It's that energy. Yeah, it literally is. Yo, so going off of this conversation, bro, like literally speaking about energies, bro, like I really like I admire you as a person, bro.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you.
I like the way you speak, you know, obviously you're a very confident person, you carry yourself very well, but that doesn't just obviously I feel like that doesn't just come out of nowhere. Like it's the way you are as a person and what you do for yourself that keeps you like that. So I like shit like I seen you're always with the staff, bro. Always with the staff. And I'm always like,
Yeah.
and you know, I be like, yo, at first I was like, what is the staff for? And then I see you do it by yourself. I see you do it with people. I see you do it with like, you know, your family members and shit like that, little kids and everything, trying to teach them and shit. And I'm like, yo, like, what does it mean for him? And I'm like, yo, I could see that it's like the flow or whatever. Like, I don't know what it is. I really want to know, what does that mean for you? And how does that help you be, you know, you, bro?
Yeah. Well, I got introduced to like just arts really young. Like, I always used to watch Bruce Lee. Like when I was little, like heavy, always watching Bruce Lee and all those like martial arts. Like, and I was able to understand a lot, like understand the way he was speaking everything when I was like young. You know, I'm the ones that didn't have like when it wasn't just speaking Chinese, I was able to understand like his philosophy, the way he would like his philosophy, everything. Like I was able to like take it in. My uncle, you know, he introduced me to like the bow staff when I was 8 years old, gave me a small one. And I was from 3rd grade until like high school, I was kind of messing around with it, but nothing serious. And yeah, after during the quarantine, bro, like it was like I said, I was called to really get back into it, really get into it on a deeper level. And at first, it was just kind of training, working out, and then it became more of like a way of life for me, bro. Like it's becoming like part of who I am. You know what I mean? I'm getting deeper with it. It's becoming more of just about the movements. Like, you know, I'm starting to understand what it's doing for my energy and for my like mental space. It's really peaceful, bro. Like, I love it, man. It's definitely becoming like a passionate, like, bigger than a hobby too, man. Like I said, it's like a way of life, bro. Like, I'm big on just like digging into arts. You know, before this, it was like yoga. I was really kind of digging into yoga a lot, and now it's like it evolved into this now. So now I'm doing this now. You know what I mean? I don't even go to the gym anymore. I'm fucking with the staff every day. Like, it's just everything is evolving, and I'm like starting to learn. And now I'm like, I just want to get more people involved with this, and like just figure out like what their art is or what they want to get into. Like this could be just like an introduction to whatever else they might pick up or something, you know. But yeah, I've been finding people gravitating to it. I'm like, you know, women really are gravitating to it, and they're like, I want to like figure what are you doing? Yeah. Like my sister was the first one, and like I noticed, bro, like I noticed women and children are the first, like they could pick it up so quickly, bro. Like me and my boy, like when we first started doing it, it was so awkward, and I could just feel like, I'm like, damn, this don't feel right. I don't know if like how long it's gonna take us to get into this. I get the first day the kids came, bro. They were just like kind of like, this is what you guys are trying to do? Like what? I'm like, whoa. And then my sister too, I'm like, same thing, bro. They just understand the movements. I don't like, I love it. Yeah. It's deep, man. Yeah.
That's cool as shit, bro.
I definitely think that's is deeper than just the movements, bro. It really, like I used to.
I feel like you're getting in tune with like,
like you ever heard of Tai Chi or like Qigong or stuff like that?
Yeah.
Those are just like all flows, like you move in your body and you're moving the energy through your body. You know, it's like that martial arts type of things where the people are like using their mind and their body in one, and it's it's beautiful shit, bro. Like I've done it, and it's mad peaceful. Like you just be like get your shit out of my face, bro. This man's about to pick my nose, bro. Shit, get the hell out of here.
Yo, Bruce, I know you peeped that from the first time I did it.
You're mad annoying, dude. I'm trying to talk some sexuality shit. I'm trying to be like, yo, I'm trying to dig deep into the understanding of what the bow staff means to this man. This man's over here. Yo,
You gassed it.
That's what you did, yo. You almost fucking put that shit in my
You
nose,
put your
bro.
finger in my mouth, bro.
Good, bro. Fucking annoying ass. Dude. Either way, yeah. All right, what was I saying? Nah, it's definitely like one of those.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where I'm like, yeah, those that like the flows is like you're using your body, but you're really in tune with the movement and the I don't know what it is, bro. Like those are the things. I was telling Vic like I want to learn how to meditate or whatever, because those are like how to calm the spirit, you know what I mean? Like my spirit be like, on a daily basis, I'm trying to push myself to like do mad shit, my schoolwork, the podcast, this and that. I'm trying to push myself to be, this and that. And then there'll be days where I like reflect. I'm like, bro, why the fuck am I even doing any of this, bro? Like it really like if you really think about it, I'm still just a human being, like an animal. If at the minimum, bro, like a dog is the same shit as me. He eats, he fucking goes to the bathroom and he sleeps, bro. Like I do the same shit. So why the fuck am I so worried about doing, all the schoolwork and that's not gonna matter to my what's inside of me for real. And like, so when I remember those kinds of things, or sometimes when my head is down so hard, like I'm so focused on doing the work that like I feel like awkward, not in my own skin. Like I feel lost. Like I feel like away from myself. Like I just feel disconnected for some reason, because I'm like I put my head down so hard I forgot who I was, kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like things like I used to do qigong like all the time because it made me feel like at peace. Like I was moving my body and my body was really my body, you know what I mean? Like I was like, I was controlling everything that I'm doing, but I'm telling you, these kinds of things might make me so focused in the mind that I sometimes forget about my body and the connections between both. So those things I definitely
you know what, bro, I was just thinking about this. It's like and a big reason why I'm out here too is like I needed a change of pace. Like back there, like we're so go. Like you said, heads down and we're just going. And I'm like, I still want to keep going, but I also just want to be able to pace myself and be like, okay, let me right now, right? I think this would be pretty interesting and cool right now. It's like you said, you want to get into meditation, like start small. You know what I mean? Like, so for right now, like we can all just right now, like just being silent for 3 breaths, you know what I mean? Like really just and we all just got our life back, you know what I mean? We were able to just gain something.
Yeah.
Opposed to just losing time and just going with the time. We were able to just, all right, this is where I am right now. I'm here. I'm here. You know what I mean? I feel what's going on. Even though there's thoughts going on in my head right now, they're going to be there either way, but I can guide them by just breathing, because that's what we came into life breathing, bro. That's what I always want to emphasize. It's like breathing is so important, bro. Like if we didn't come into, my mom tells me the story so many times. Like when I was born out of like birth, like I came out, I wasn't breathing. The doctor had to slap my asses a few times to get me to breathe, you know? like really, like to get me, like they were like, oh, he's not breathing, he's not alive. So I think about that. I'm like, I cherish just being able to breathe, bro. Like for real, man. And it's crazy because sometimes we like, even before I really got into this, I'm like, how do you really breathe? Like, and people ask, how do you breathe? How do you do that?
That's what I'm asking.
It's part of who we are. Like, just there's no mystery. There's no big home. There's no assignment to it. It's just simple. That's it right there, bro. And it's like you gain so much from that. You might gain a bigger thought than you had previous to that breath you just took. And it might take you somewhere deeper. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. I think it's just important, bro. Sometimes it just like give yourself a break. Like don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you know what? Like sometimes when you're at the desk or something, it's like, you know what? Let me just turn my chair around, not look at the computer, and just take my breaths and just. Even when like you go outside, you're at school, whatever. You go somewhere, you come back in the crib, in your room, you're in your space. Just let me take the day off. Like I'm good. Then go about your day. Like that's what I be thinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what I like to apply. It's just like really those things are important, bro. Like we give the world so much power over us.
Yeah,
We give
facts.
everything. Our
Facts.
phone, in this technology based world that
So
we in,
much,
we give our technology so much power over us, bro. Like think about it. Like I'm definitely guilty of this, and there's times where I'm like,
It's
let
hard,
me just,
bro. It's hard.
yeah. Think about how many times when we wake up, we go right to our phone and we're like, hey, let me just go see what's
too much.
like. What is that doing for us? Like, nah, like wake up. If you're a person of faith, say what you're grateful for being here, and then go about your day. Like those are the first things we should be doing. Like, you know what I mean? That's how you harvest that fruit first. That's it.
I love this
for
dude,
real.
bro. I love this guy,
Yo,
man.
ladies and gentlemen, first time we ever had Bruce on. First time we ever had Bruce on, I was like, yo, this is the most interesting man I ever met in my life, bro. And I mean that. I mean that for facts, bro. That was beautiful, bro. That's amazing, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, bro, you're a fucking beast, bro. I look up to you, bro, in many ways, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, I got endless words to say about this man, bro. But you like, like came into my head, bro. Right? Is I feel like when me and Jason first started doing this podcasting, right? You talked about gratefulness, and you talked about like waking up in the morning, and we were like, yo, what are we grateful for? You know what I mean? And you prayed for that, right? I used to text Jason every day, bro. Or you used to text me.
Both.
I used to be like, it's like what, 8 in the morning, 6 in the morning, whatever
time
we woke up. Yo, what are you grateful for, bro? And it would always be a different answer every day. You know what I mean? And it was.
There'd be days I would be like, I don't know, bro. There
know,
would
man.
be days I would feel like that, you know, because obviously everybody's gonna have those days, and it's better to be honest about it than try to fake it. So for me, like, I would be like, yo, honestly, I don't feel that grateful today. And he'd be like, why not, bro? And then I would be able to talk about it, and then you get over it. You know what I mean?
I think that was like a beautiful time, bro. Like it was like the beginnings, bro.
Yeah.
The beginnings of something
That's
that we
how
didn't even know what the fuck was gonna happen, bro.
Like that's literally, I think that's how our energies began to you know, interconnect with each other. You know what I mean? Like I started learning about you through those questions. Like, how do you really learn a person, right? You know, you could ask them, oh, what do you do for work? What is this and that? But that's not physical.
That's not them.
That's not dumb. The truth is like, yo, what are you grateful for? Hey, yo, I'm grateful for my family, you know, my life, you know, that if they actually do end up saying your job, then you know that they're actually grateful for the job that they're having and shit like that. You really learn a person from that question in specifically, you know what I mean? Like that's a really good question because you just find out so much about a person.
I know, bro. That's bro.
You know what? You know what also is really powerful? What I've learned is I'm still learning it too, is the power of language and how we speak. So even like you know, you saying I used to meditate, or I used to text Jason and say how grateful, even though you did that, you know, a while ago. It's been a while since you've done it. You could put that energy into existence by just, you know, sometimes I text Jason and tell him, you know, I'm grateful for him, or I text Jason, I say I'm grateful, even though if it's been you still can put that out in there. And then it's like you might wake up the next day like, yo, let me text my homie real quick, and you know what I mean? Like those are things that like we also lose sight on, is just how we like when we put words into, like when we put like that into the energy, it's like that's what it is. So then it's past tense and we're not in that realm anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
You convince yourself of that. That's like the shit I used to say. I was like, yo, Bald Vic is a different Vic. I'm like, it's not Bald Vic. It's still Vic, bro. It's just you happen to give a change, and that change, that physical change, also helped you get a mental change. But it's not the baldness. It's just you wanted that change. You know what I mean?
Bald Vic. But I think Bruce met Bald Vic, bro. When I first went bald, I don't know if you you met Bald Vic, bro. That man was on a mission, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Right, you're still on a mission.
No, I'm still on a mission, but like that man was on a mission, bro. But yo, Bald Vic is coming, bro. It's coming, bro. It's coming forever, bro.
Tomorrow, bro.
I don't think about it like that no more. Like, cause obviously conversations with Jason, like it helped me like realize that like I'm still the same person, even though like I may not be doing the same things. Like I've just evolved into doing other things. You know what I mean? But like the Bald Vic was like, yo, I was struggling, bro. You know what I mean? You know them program checks were whack, bro. Them shits were trash, bro. I had 3 jobs, bro. I was in debt, bro. I did a whole bunch of shit, bro, that no one knew that I was going through because, bro, you know how I live my life. I hide behind a smile and a joke, bro. So I was cooling, you know what I mean, cracking the jokes and you know, doing what I got to do. And I'm trying to make other people smile, but in the back of my head, I was like, oh man, this is another day, man. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean? It was like, I felt like I was in, you know, I was in the 11th, 12th round of like a championship fight, and I'm fighting for my life. You know what I mean? I felt like Muhammad Ali every day, but yo, I'm telling you, that's why I say, like, well, I used to be like, yo, Bald Vic was on some other shit, bro. Cause you know what I mean? Cause even through that struggle I was going through and all that fucking bullshit, right? That was going through my head or whatever. I was still like reading. I was still fucking meditating. I was still like fucking, you know what I mean? I was still like providing, bro. I was still doing stuff. And I was like, yo, that man's a fucking problem, bro. You know what I mean? When I reflected back. But I'm still that dude. You feel me?
Still that.
I'm still that dude,
no,
bro.
Not even. You're better than that dude, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got out of that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot. Like this happens. It's all gonna connect. So this happens with a lot of. I feel like people that grow up like us. You know what I mean? In urban neighborhoods and stuff like that. When we don't have the struggle no more, right? Or we don't have like as much struggle as we did. We're looking for that struggle still. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I went through that struggle, right? And I learned so many lessons and I went through so many trials and tribulations and all that shit, right? That was a time period. And then once because of my hard work, it got easier and I grinded out of it. You know what I mean? I was looking for the opposition. I was looking for the bullshit. Like, damn, where's the, you know what I mean? So I was like, damn, yo, Bald Vic, that man was crazy because he was going through this and that, this and that. But bro, it was a different day, bro. It's a different time period, a different time stamp in my life where that was the life I was going through. You know what I mean? And because of that, I'm grateful to be the person I am today. You know what I mean? Bald Vic is me.
Yeah.
Vic is Bald Vic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I'm that person's better. It's that person is just a different person than what I am now, bro. And that's perfectly fine, bro. Like, I don't know. I went a little rant, my fault, bro. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about Bald Vic.
Yeah, no, I agree. I saw you during those times. I saw it. And that what's crazy is when he told me finally about, you know, yo, this is what I was going through during that time. I was like, bro, there's no reason you had to do that alone, bro. Like, you got people on your side always. And it is crazy. Like it's a mixture of pride, but obviously it's not what you're thinking in the moment. It's like a mixture of pride and, like, you know, like ego.
That's
pride
the
ego.
Ego,
Really it's hard because you don't want nobody to see you down. You know what I mean? You want everybody to be like, yo, this is a strong guy. But really, like, yo, if I really respect people that are able to be like, yo, I'm struggling, bro. Like, I could use some help. Like, that's a brave dude right there. Cause yo, it's honestly braver to ask for help than to struggle in silence, in my opinion, because it's so rare to have people that are genuinely like, yo, I need help. You know what I mean? And not to bash you, obviously, yo, like you did that shit, and I already told you, bro, you're better than that shit. You're better than you were that day, because you already know you struggled through that shit. And now you use that, like you said, oh, I'm still looking for that opposition, bro. There is opposition, bro. It's all the obstacles that we need to get to the goals that we want to get. That's our opposition right now. And I'm just trying not, those shits are brick walls, and I'll be like this to a brick wall. Bah, bro. I run through that. All of a sudden, yeah. But yeah, nah, it's I don't know. That's why I just started saying. That's what I like came out of my mouth after.
That's a good point, bro. Like, it just kind of just made me reflect a little bit too, like deep reflection of just like, you know, we're not supposed to be these perfect. We're not supposed to be perfect people. You know what I mean? Because we can't grow from that. We can't really like learn anything if we think we're perfect. And like, I really believe like we're not perfect and complete or anything until we die. Like, that's when everything's perfect. Like, you know, when we're born and when we die, we're just perfect and pure. Like pure when we're born, and then when we die, we're complete. I believe that. And like, you know, like I definitely like I have my struggles. You know, like one of my like big struggles is, you know, I'm still living. I wasn't with my mom for a long time. I wasn't living with my family. I wasn't really like I haven't had a relationship with my family like prior to these last 2 years. It was like years would go by, 5, 6, 8, 7 years would go by. I wasn't talking to my family at all. I was just doing my thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's been like that since I was in high school. I was always kind of like, you know, I was with my grandmother for a long time, and then I moved out in my sophomore year of high school and kind of just was doing my thing all the way up until like a couple of years ago, bro. And like, I finally gained a relationship with my family, and like my thing right now is like I'm staying with my mom, and our environment is ridiculous. It's like not good. You know, it's really not a good environment at all. You know, just so it's like, but the thing is, it's like I had to humble myself and be like, you know what, I'm here to like, I'm not here to like be in a space where I'm like, I need to live a certain type of way. I'm here to help my mom out and just help her mentally and get her right until she's in a place to be like, all right, you know what? And it's already happening where she's in a place where she's like, all right, we gotta go. And then I can go fly and really do my thing. But like, yeah, that's just my little testimony of like, just of struggling, man. And it's like, it's definitely, I'm grateful to be able to have awareness, bro. And just even just what you just said, I'm grateful to be able to take that in and like, wow, that's big. Like, you know, to be able to ask for help, to be able to be vulnerable and like, yeah, I am going through some shit. You know what I mean? Like that's big. That does take a big person. You know what I mean? Definitely facts. For men, like, you know what I mean? It's so easy for us to be like, you know what? I gotta zip it up and not share what's going on. It's so easy to do that. Yeah. It's so easy for us to be like, you know what? I'm not telling another man I love them. I'm not gonna smile today. I'm not gonna say I'm happy. Like it's crazy. But that is so easy to do that as men. You know what I mean? With that pride and that ego is a beast.
That shit be leaking,
and it's
bro.
Taught to us too. It's taught to us.
It be coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call it the jar. Because Bill Burr calls it the jar. It's like our emotions and everything that we got instilled in us, all the struggles and everything, where we're like, oh, we want to talk about this, but it's like, now we're men. And we tighten the jar. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm telling you, that pride, bro. That's.
No, just finish what you're saying.
I was gonna say that pride is what fucks me up, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, man, when I was going through the struggles I was going through just by myself, no one knew I was going through this shit, right? I was like, I'm not telling no one, bro. I'm not gonna be like in my head, right? At the time, I was like, I'm not gonna tell no one. People gonna think I'm a fucking bitch and shit. You know what I mean? That I'm fucking asking for help. Like, bro, I can do this shit by myself. You know what I mean? But you're right, bro. The confidence to muster up that confidence to like let yourself like truly be vulnerable and be seen and just fucking let it out and be like, yo, I'm fucking struggling. I need help. Yeah, I feel like no bullshit. I feel like that's harder. Yeah. Than what I did by myself.
Yeah. Honestly, but think of.
Now,
go ahead, real quick. Like, I think like it's when you ask for help, bro. Like, you not only empower yourself, you empower the other person. Because I was gonna nine times out of 10, bro, the person really they want to help.
This is what I was gonna say.
They want to help people. Yeah, they want to help people. And so when they are able to help something, like I'm a person of service. I was able to help this person get through. Like.
Yeah, not only that, I think that when you're vulnerable, you let another person be vulnerable as well. Like honestly, like what you were saying, like yo, there'll be times where I went 5, 6, 7 years without talking to my family. Like yo, you know how many issues I've had with my family? I've told Vic a bunch of times like how many times that me and my dad are struggling, not talking to each other. And like yo, there'd be times I just want to give up. You know what I mean? But knowing you, like you went years and years not being able, like not having that communication to still come back and be able to communicate. Yo, it just makes me feel like yo, there's no limit, bro. You can come back whenever, bro. It's literally just trying and putting your heart into it. And literally, that's just you being yourself, being vulnerable makes me feel like better about myself too. You know what I mean? So it's really like, yo, when you get your emotions out, it's like everybody can enjoy life a little bit more when not everybody's trying to put up this image of themselves. Really, bro.
Yeah,
like
for real, bro.
All this, you know, trying to look perfect, trying to look this, trying to look that, trying to be, yo, wow, you're that, man. Like, yo, it really is. It takes a toll on the person, bro, because you're trying to. It's like acting 24/7, bro. Like you know who was the actor that played the Joker killed himself just from trying to pretend to be the Joker. Like Heath Ledger. Yeah, like that affected him acting like the Joker. Imagine trying to act like a whole other person your whole life, every single day of your life. That's gonna take a huge toll on you. You're gonna be looking in the mirror and not even be able to recognize yourself, bro. Like yo, like you gotta like. I honestly feel like I'm telling you another thing that really came out from this podcast is I feel so before this shit, I didn't know who I was. And through this shit, speaking about myself, speaking about listening to other people, learning how they express themselves and then trying to express myself the same way they do really helped me like grow into my shoes. You know what I mean? Like find out who is Jason, bro. And it's reflecting all this shit, bro, really helped me like, yo, okay. Like I'm a human, bro. I'm a person, bro. Let's just get this shit done, bro. Fuck being, you know, this and that, bro. I'm just me, and that's it, bro. And that's how I've been enjoying my life like this. And I don't know, I hope everybody can get to that point, bro.
Yeah. That's big, bro. It's like I'm me, take it or leave it. The world, universe, I'm me, take it or leave it. Like for real.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, man. I think people will get to that as if people like us just keep sharing ourselves. You know what I mean? Like people got to see what it looks like to be real. They got to see what it looks like for someone to be fully authentic and be like, oh, that person really is true to themselves. They got to see that to be like, you know what? I don't know how I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna see what I can do to get there.
Yeah.
So it's like we got to keep moving.
It really is just taking that one step. Like that first time that you really like yourself be vulnerable. Like even if you do it by yourself, like there'll be times like I just want to cry. You know what I mean? Like I just really want to cry, but I don't know how. And I just like let it out, bro. Like that first time I was like, you become vulnerable. You're not afraid to just let it out, bro. It really feels like a weight off your shoulders. Like there was this one time that I literally, bro, I think I had like maybe like 10 years of PTSD of my dad calling me shit, bro. Like I'm not, you're garbage. You can't do nothing, bro. Like this and that. Like a bunch of years, him ignoring me and shit. Like years of trauma and shit, right? Like I don't want. I call it trauma because I really did feel traumatic to me.
That is trauma,
right? It like when I finally told my dad that one day, there was this one day we just sat in the car, bro. The windows were foggy, bro. I was just letting it out, just like, bro, like literally, I was just told him everything. I was like, bro, like, look, this is how I felt. And this is how, like, yo, how would it feel if I said that to you? Yo, this is how this felt. How would that feel if I did that to you? And him just reflecting, and then he like cried, bro, and gave me a hug and apologized. And obviously, like an apology is not gonna get rid of all that trauma, but like literally, bro, that when I stepped out of that car, bro, I think I jumped 10 feet in the air after that shit, bro. I literally felt lighter, like legitimately lighter. Like I thought it was like a figure of speech, or weight off your shoulder. It literally felt
feels like that. Yeah.
Like I got weight off of my shoulders, bro. I literally felt lighter, like fucking, like I could float and fly. And it really was just because I got to express myself and let all of this shit out, so it doesn't control me anymore. Now I'm just me. That shit is old news, bro. That shit's in the past. Now I'm just me, and I got to let it out, bro. It really is a beautiful thing, man.
Beautiful, shit. Bro. Wow, man. This is real, man. This is real. One of the real. This is common. Like this is what it's about, bro. This is living. This is really living, man. Like just being able to have these conversations, like for real. That's like that's life. That's life. That's life. Not just talking. Like we really just experiencing it. Like really just taking it on. You know what I mean? That's really it. Grabbing it, bro. I'm like, hey,
too bad we're inside of a room and this man sitting by the palm trees, bro. What the fuck?
Oh shit. Yo, real quick, what you guys got on time? What time is it?
7:40, 7:45, 7:47.
Okay. All right, we're good.
We got like 15 minutes.
Yep. Word.
All right. Okay. Unless we want to stop right now and we could do the messy moment. Because honestly,
Yeah, no, I'm just real reflective, like, bro. I'm just in my head now. I'm thinking, like, God.
Let Vic finish with some last statements. Then we have a messy moment.
Yeah. Oh, nah, all right. I was just getting my reflective, listening, expressing myself, right?
The most beautiful bird.
Also, listen to you speak, right? Talking about expressing yourself, and then listening to Jason speak. I just got real reflective, and I'm just thinking, like, damn, bro. And I just started thinking like about the stuff that's like in my head, bro. Like I'm like, damn, bro, like fucking, I really be fucking prideful sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, bro, and I in like conversations, that's why I love, bro. I love like on and off camera, you know what I mean? I love talking to this dude. I love talking to you too, bro. Because, bro, I learn something new all the time, bro. Like I'm not even joking, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I look up to you, bro. Cause like, bro, I feel like I got words I want to say, and sometimes they don't come out the way I want them to say, right? The way I want them to be heard, right? But, bro, you, like, articulate your words so well that makes me like, oh, shit. What I thought was, like, so difficult to say, you just were like, hoopity hoop ply. You know what I mean? You just spit that shit out, bro.
He's a rapper, bro. Come on, he's a rapper.
You just spit that shit out, and it's like,
he's an artist.
Man, that shit's beautiful, bro. So just, like, if I could just end it off, like, it's just like, thank you, bro. It's like, thank you, bro, for giving us the time to come on the messy room. Thank you for just
This
being
is the
you.
embodiment of the messy room.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
just got ill deja vu right now, bro. With you doing that, I don't know why, bro. I think
What I just
that you fixing the camera like that. I was like, yo, when did I already see him do that, bro? I was like, yo, I got some deja
Nah,
vu.
man,
We already
yo,
did this already
I'm
once.
telling you, man. You're a genuine dude, and I think that's why the energy like that we feel like you're in Cali, bro, and we feeling it in the room. Like I'm telling you, I'm looking up at the fucking ceiling, like, geez,
It's the man, yo.
like,
I'm saying, it is what I love.
I mean,
like, real quick. What I
Yeah,
love,
yeah, yeah.
what I love is like you said, bro. This is the messy room. It's a whole experience, bro, and it's because we are not afraid to be ourselves. Like honestly, like yo, how can you ever feel the way we feel if we're not being ourselves? You know what I mean? Because we're being ourselves is why we feel so genuine and so good and so like energetic when we're talking to each other. It's because we're being our true selves, bro. And that's the only way you could do that shit. That's
Yeah,
the
bro.
messy room. That's the messy room.
And I would say this, Vic, like I like, bro, I'd rather like really experience a person who speaks freely and might not even like have everything like pretty articulated or just like right more better than somebody who like is just like who might think they're like beyond smart or someone that just doesn't like they're not really good at talking, they won't speak at all, you know what I mean? Because that person that shares freely like that and just like that's the authentic person. That's really like I was in this like clubhouse room one time and she's a really like profound and like professional speaker. Like she went to Harvard and you know she gets paid just to speak. She was she's like a friend of Obama and like she was just saying like people who speak freely and like sometimes like when they just like their words fumble or anything, those are the people, those sometimes are some of the best words. Like those people right there, like those are authentic people. Those are like real, true people. Like, cause you like that's what we're not supposed to be perfect, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's
even
honest.
if you
You're
fumble,
honest,
yeah,
bro.
it's all
you really
good.
don't
Yeah,
even
you're
think about what
honest,
you
bro.
say. You just say it. Literally,
Yeah,
that's how I've known you your whole life, bro. You literally just start talking.
And think about how many people you know and like that gravitate towards you, bro. Like that's probably one of the qualities that they gravitate towards is like this dude's just real and like he's himself. He says whatever, you know what I mean? Like word.
Yeah, bro.
My guy, Vic. You know what I
mean? Like, hey, don't gas me up too much. I turn red. I turn red, bro. I appreciate that, bro. It's
yeah, for real.
Like I said, man, like it's having friends like this, having the
conversations,
just the
like
people,
this,
just the people around me, bro. I never, the person I am is who I chill with and the environment that I've put myself in, the environment I've been raised in. You know what I mean? I give nothing but thanks to everybody around me for making me who I am. I'm like I said, like one time you call me the mayor, bro. You were like, yo, you're the mayor, bro. Nah, bro, I'm just a person, bro. I'm just a guy, bro.
I see it. Like, I said to you, in like probably like 10 to 15 years, we're gonna be laughing at that. We're gonna be laughing at it. They're gonna be laughing.
Man, who knows, bro? Who knows, bro? Who knows, man? I'm not gonna say never, bro. I don't know, man.
I'm running for office. I'm like,
Yo, but I'm telling you, man, it's just like, I'm grateful for everyone around me. Like, yo, Jay, Bruce, bro, my mom, bro, anybody, because you guys have made me who I am. You guys have made me a better person every single day of my life, and it's just a blessing. It's a blessing to be alive and get to know.
Every time
everyone,
somebody
bro.
gives him a compliment, he says the same shit. I love that about this dude. Every time, like one time I was like, yo, like I said something, he was like, yo, like I really just feel like I'm not even like anything I do, I just take like the things that I appreciate from other people and I try to incorporate it into myself. So it's not even me being me, I'm just being like other people. And I was like, yo, stop being so humble, bro. Like, yo, that shit makes me feel bad. Like, yo, this dude's like, I love this dude, bro.
That's real, man.
Thanks.
But yeah, I love it, bro.
Yo, I honestly love this whole thing, bro. Like, we just turned on the mics. We literally hit him up. We were just like, yo, let's have Bruce on. And then we just started talking, no plan, no nothing. We just started talking and beauty came out.
This conversation
Little,
needed to happen,
literal
bro.
art, bro. Literal
This
art.
conversation needed to happen, bro.
Yeah.
It was
man.
designed.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm telling you,
It was designed.
designed.
It was designed.
It was fucking written, bro. We're gonna fucking something we said in this episode, bro. We're gonna fucking be talking 3 months, 2 years down the line. We're
gonna be the mayor, bro. You're gonna be the mayor.
Shit, you remember that fucking thing in fucking episode, whatever, fucking season 2, bro? When we were fucking chilling, yo, we were fucking talking in the future, bro. I'm fucking telling you, man.
Yo.
I'm fucking telling you, bro. This was meant to happen, bro.
I'm grateful, bro. Like just to be able to have this conversation with you two, and just be able to like have a whole new perspective. Like even where I am, like not being back home, like I'm grateful to feel like I'm home right now. You know what I mean? To feel like I'm feeling that home energy, bro. Like even being out here, you know what I mean? Like I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling good. I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm on this episode and just speaking with you guys, man.
Yeah,
that's really
facts.
the big thing.
Like,
Like,
any conversation we have is always
always
awesome,
something, man.
It's
Yeah.
always awesome. Bro, bro, I feel like some people I'd be watching them and they're like the stuff they talk about. I'm like, damn, bro, like yo, let's talk about some like the good shit. But it's just we're always on it, bro. This first thing we talked about was fucking the problems of the world, and then we're like, yo, how we solving them, and then how we solve our own problems inside of ourselves. Like, yo, like how much, like yo, that's like the shit you see that people are trying. I don't even know, like that's some like genuine shit. I don't know. I just like that shit, bro. I enjoy it. I'm happy I'm becoming this person, and it literally is because people like yo, bro. Literally, I'll be like, yo, damn, these people are nice.
Thank you, bro.
But yo, I think it's time for the messy moment.
Getting messy.
Messy moment. Messy moment. Messy moment.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, what I fucking tell you. I told you guys.
Yo,
my
we're 2 for 2
guy,
right now. That's all I know.
Bruce
2 for 2.
Buddah. Oh man, that man's 100% at the free throw line. I'm telling you, this man don't miss. This man don't fucking miss, ladies and gentlemen. This man is a fucking beast. This man.
You best believe that means there's gonna be a 3.
There has to be a 3.
There has to be a 3.
There has to be a 3.
Has to be a 3.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, this man, like I said, he's one of the most interesting people I've ever met in my life. And I mean that in the most genuine way possible. Oh, man, this conversation got me real reflective. This conversation was amazing. I thank you again, Bruce. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the messy moment. Messy moment's a time when we can reflect and we dive into this amazing conversation that we had with Bruce. Oh, man. Like, yo, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't fucking think this man's a fucking problem and he's fucking nasty, bro, and that's why he's my boy, bro, you're fucking slacking. I'm telling you, like, oh shit, like what the, bro, look, my messy moment is how I'm feeling right now. I'm fucking hyped. I'm fucking reflecting in my head. I'm thinking mad hard. This is fucking serious. I'm taking the fucking hat off.
Oh,
right?
whoa, that's my hat. You don't need to throw it like that.
Anyways, fuck that hat. No, fuck that.
Yo,
fuck that. No,
you gotta chill.
Don't fuck that hat. But no. But yo, what I'm saying is like, yo, I feel like good. I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? I feel real reflective. Like I'm thinking about my life. I'm thinking about some of the things, that like, I will do because of the pride and the ego that I got. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say my pride is, up there, but it's pretty up there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I gotta definitely like work on some things. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna make myself vulnerable to, people like around me, you guys, the fans. I'm grateful for this conversation. This conversation was amazing. This is definitely an episode I'm going to watch over and over and over and over again, just because I feel like in this time, like I learned so much, and I'm just grateful.
I'm gonna watch both back to back to see how that is, bro.
Yeah.
To see the change. Cause
That's deep.
Yeah, I think that definitely, like, the first time we were just getting to know, like, I was the first time I met Bruce, you know what I mean? It was the first time we ever had a conversation. But so this time, now that we know each other, like, a little bit more, like, that shit was just nice. It was beautiful shit. First off, bro, yo, I love talking to you, man. It really makes me feel so good about myself. It makes me feel,
beast,
it makes me feel like the world is here for the taking, bro. It really does. I don't know what it is about you. It's the energies you bring or whatever. Like, I really love talking to you, bro. But that's just first. Second,
that goes back too. Definitely, bro.
All right, thank you. Second, my messy moment is definitely when we started talking about expressing ourselves and everything like that. Like, yo, it really is true that, like expressing yourself just like lets you be yourself. You know what I mean? That's how you find out who you are, is when you're like, yo, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. Then you're like, oh, I feel like that. Oh, okay. That's like a thing. I don't know what it is. Like really expressing yourself, like talking to, and it doesn't have to be to like, me or Vic or any, just like make it somebody you feel trust, like you trust that person. Just let yourself go. Speak about what you want to speak about. Don't even think, bro. Just like Vic does, just talk, bro. Just let the words come out, let the words flow, and you'll be surprised what you'll find out about yourself. That's definitely, something that stuck with me this whole conversation. But the whole thing was fucking beautiful, bro. The whole flow, bro. It was like we were rapping or some shit. We were just
I'm telling you,
hopping off each other's ideas.
I said that
like
right,
this, bro.
Whenever we speak, it feels like fucking crazy ass bars. I'm telling you, bro. It's just written. This is written.
This shit is written, bro. Yo,
Word,
good
bro.
looks for coming on, bro. Yo, honestly,
Always.
I'm so happy that I literally, Vic was like, yo, what should we do this week? I was like, yo, we should have Bruce on. Like, I really think that number 2, because you had hit us up about a number 2, and I was like, I think it's time, bro. I think it's definitely time for that shit to come into play. Perfect, bro.
Slam dunk, bro. Home run, touchdown, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. All right, bro. I love y'all, man. I'll be in touch, and I'm excited about this episode. So it's gonna be great to just even reflect on that and just listen to it, man.
Yeah, and your messy moment, bro.
Oh, my messy moment is, I'm gonna say, this whole conversation, man. Like, just be able to, like, we're all vulnerable. We were all just like authentic to each other, and just like to be able to be a group of men and to be expressive, I think is so powerful. Like that's how you move the fucking world, bro. That's how you move the world. And I think, yeah, man, that's a great messy moment for me to even just be experienced. So
Hey, yo,
I'm with that.
beautiful shit, bro.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, it's the saddest time of the show. It's the time when you get the tissues and you wipe your tears.
And then you wipe the tears off your screen and like, subscribe, and comment some great shit.
Hey, like, subscribe, and comment some great shit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you,
This is the messy room.
this is the messy room. That's my guy, Jason. That's my boy, Bruce. Check you later.
Check you later.
Slaters. I got it. Peace.